Hello, guys. Welcome to Guru Trader. I'm Rocky here. Today, I want to welcome you with a very unusual format because I want to answer you all the requested questions that you guys have been giving me all the while. So, today we are going to have a great trading session today and show you how the trading session has been conducted by me while making all the moves and explaining to you how I made this trades. Yeah, so what is the format? I'm going to make it a format like 10 questions of your most interesting from the comments. So I saw the 10 most interesting comments, and there will be questions about trading, about strategies, about how to work correctly with the market. And then we'll move to the analysis of trades, which I recently made. So it's going to be interesting, right? It's going to be really interesting. So stay tuned and we're gonna start right now. By the way, to be always up to date with the new strategies and find out what you can make quickly, quality money in this world of trading. So that's why you have to subscribe to my Telegram channel, and my Telegram channel is open. That you will find more interesting trading sets, analysis, training, and other materials. Like training materials are there, everything you need to be a successful trader. Everything I have gathered in one place so that your trading journey will be much better in the long run. So let's start with the questions that I got here. I have seen some questions. The number one question: so how to determine the right entry point? Very good question, guys. One of the most important questions is to understand how to understand where I should or where you should take a right entry point, maybe from short position or long position. How will you make your positions, right? So this is a very key to a successful trading. I prefer to use a combination of different technical indicators such as Bollinger Bands, MACD indicator, and also zigzag, fractals. For example, we look at crossovers, like MACD crosses the signal line and price approaches the lower Bollinger Band. It indicates that the market is now volatile and we might have a bounce. That gives us a very good buying signal. That's how we can identify the right entry point. So when I'm trading with MACD, that means I'm doing the same thing. Second question: which indicators do you find most reliable? Very good question, actually. I use a combination of oscillators and trend indicators. These are the two particular indicator sets that I have been using for the past 6 years now. The Bollinger, but let's talk about the Bollinger Bands. The Bollinger Bands was obviously made by Mr. Bollinger itself, and it helps us identify the limit of the price movement. So we see some price moving, and what's the limit, how long we should be trading, in which range. It gives us a good range environment to trade. And next, go to the MACD indicator. MACD indicator is one of my most favorite indicator right now, and this shows us the strength of the trend, right? The strength of the trend and where, how much powerful the trend is. And that determines my entry positions from the other questions and everything. All right, zigzag is one of my favorite, has become over the years, have become my favorite indicator, but it used to be not so much in the beginning, but once I got understood it, it became like my go-to. You'll see that kind of trend. Every trend I've been trying to put zigzag nowadays. So what does zigzag do? Zigzag is actually made to identify and detect pullbacks. So pullbacks are a great indicator to identify where we should have a right entry in the market. So basically, it is very important for us to use several indicators together to have a great accurate signal idea generated so that we can have successful trades ideas every time. Go back to another question: how to minimize risk in trading? Guys, I cannot emphasize more on this thing, guys, because this is the main rule to protect your capital, guys. Respect your funds, guys. Never risk the amount of money that you are not willing to lose. Let's say like this, that to do this, we have a term called money management. We have certain set limits that we put up. So one of that is stop losses. So stop losses will help you prevent from your trade going overboard and you losing all your funds. So it is a great risk to reward ratio, which also I will explain to you, and I've explained it all in my Telegram channel too. But yeah, it helps you set up losses and stick to a fixed percentage. Like if you are going for 1:3 or 3:1, my preferred is always 2:1 or 2:3 is my preferred ratio where I trade. And whenever I deposit any money, I have always a fixed percentage of how much money I allow myself to lose and how much I allow myself to win. That is a great mindset that can help you minimize risk for your deposit in each particular trade. All right, number 4 question, another nice question we have. Should I close a trade early if the price is moving in the right direction? I do that sometimes, yes, of course. Sometimes it makes sense to close a trade early because in the market sometimes it becomes very unstable. Like the volatility is crazy, especially when we're trading in the 1-minute chart, especially in binary options. We love volatility, that's why we are here in the trade. But sometimes you have to see if the indicators are giving opposite signals or not. But in most cases, it's better to stick to the plan and close the trade at the appointed time. Let's say 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. The more you wait, it has high chance of you getting higher rewards. Also, it will also give you the chance to identify if the market is evolving or not. So it gives you a lot of opportunity to do it. It's like it goes both ways. So number 5, let's go to number 5 question. How to deal with emotional tension during trading? Emotions are the main enemy of the trader, guys. I have emphasized it many times. And for a trader and an investor, if you are an investor, if you're a trader, emotions are the number 1 enemy, guys, obviously. Well, the best thing to do is to draw up a strict trading plan and follow your trading plan without any deviation. Well, many people feel emotions. Like if you feel emotions, getting in, like if you get in there and getting better of you, if your emotions are getting better of you, what I do is I take a break. I go outside, have a walk, have a drink, talk with my friends, talk with my parents, talk with somebody, and come back again and feel better, feel fresher. And what I can suggest you to go outside, take a walk. That's all traders do. We love to walk. Go outside, take a walk, take a run, come back, exercise, and kill your emotions, guys. Because for trader, emotion is not an option, guys. Emotion is absolutely not an option. Even though it's an option, but it's not an option. All right, number 6. How long does it take to learn how to trade to start winning? Well, it depends, guys. Everybody is different. Everything is individually. But as a rule, I think the first satisfaction and the satisfactory result comes in let's say 6 to 12 months, like half a year to 1 year. It comes with more practice, guys, more practice and training and watching successful traders, how they trade, strong traders in the market. So that the main thing is to stop like your emotions and watch other people who are strong traders and practice non-stop, trade non-stop, practice non-stop, and don't stop your training and constantly improve your skills. So that's one of the greatest suggestions I can give you when it comes to winning trades. And let's see, number 7. Let's go to the next question. What mistakes do beginners make most often? Yeah, like all the beginners who comes newly to the market, the number 1 mistake that most of this beginning traders do is to win again after a failed deal. What does that mean? I mean, making a new deal after a new loss, or after a loss which happened, you are making a new deal. So, what happens? Why do you make this mistake? Because, once again, it's the emotions, guys. It's the emotions. Emotional decisions will lead to your losses. If you are taking bad emotional decisions, that's gonna end up as a losing trade. So, take a deep breath, go for a walk, come back again. When you're feeling having a bad trade idea, don't just jump in, don't just revenge trade. Always keep a cool headed mind and act according to the plan. You must have a plan when you are in the game. Alright, guys, next question. Let's see how to choose the right time frame for trading. Well, I trade in the 1 minute chart. As you know, I'm a binary trading, options trading, guys, and I'm a forex trader for the last 6-7 years. And I have been trading in all time frames, and it depends, guys. It depends on your strategy. Time frame depends on your strategy. For short-term trading, it is best to use the minute charts, like the minute charts, where you can scalp quickly in the volatility, enjoy the volatility, quickly make money. And for more profit or medium term trading, or maybe you're busy, somebody who's busy, who cannot trade all the time, cannot look in the screen all the time, these people I prefer having, or maybe they want a consistent job, medium term trading he's looking for, then I think for you can also use the minute charts for like the mid-term trading. Hourly or daily charts are for also medium term traders. What you have to understand is, like, if you're a day trader, you use like the higher time frame. If you're a scalper, you use the shorter time frame. So it depends on what is your trading strategy. So also one thing you have to keep in mind is that the noise will be much more that in the short term market, which is like scalping market, especially in the short time frame. So if you want to see more noise, so it depends on your strategy. If you have a great strategy to fight in the trenches for short term, or you want to scalp, I would suggest you take the shorter time frame to trade while choosing the right time frame for trading. Otherwise, if you don't like noises, if you want to have a chill, calm mind and wait for your trade to work on, I would suggest you to go for the long term or the longer time frame. All right, perfect. Now let's go to the number 9th. How many trades per day are optimal? Well, the number of trades, guys, depends on your strategy. Just like any plan, you have to have a plan. And for short-term trades, 5 to 10 trades per day is pretty good for you to practice and make consistent money. I think that's enough and sufficient, obviously. But each trade, guys, should be well thought, full of quality, and has to be better than the quantity that you are trading. So quality above quantity, that is the main objective here when we are coming to trade and choosing how many trades we want to trade in a day. All right, now we have come down to the last question which have been asked. How do I know the market is changing direction? Well, this is a very good question. Actually, this is a very good question. Well, we have the indicator sets, like, I use the indicator sets like MACD, which can show a weakening trend. So signs of a change can be identified by the suggestions by the indicators which we use. Zigzag will help you to see, for example, the zigzag indicator. What does the zigzag indicator do? Zigzag indicator will show you and tell you when the market begins to move in a particular direction. Is it gonna move in toward the resistance or toward the support? And let's go back to my, so that was the end of the 10 questions, guys. I hope I answered all your questions, the most requested questions from my YouTube channel, and also in my Telegram. Most of the new traders come in and ask me the same questions. So for everybody's benefit, I am sharing this information of how I trade and how my strategies work out and everything. So I hope it will help you guys in trades. So guys, let's go back to give you an indication of my latest and recent trades. So one of my recent trades that I recently took was I used some particular indicator sets. For example, I used Fractal 2, Bollinger Bands, Zigzag, and MACD indicators. So this was a trade which I took, which was Euro and Rubles. So it was also an bearish trade, and in the bearish trade we saw the MACD oscillator was giving a clear bearish signal, and the zigzag was also showing a clear bearish signal. So what do we do in this kind of trades, right? It's a very good question. Yes, the price actually broke down the Bollinger Band. When the price breaks down the Bollinger Bands, that's is the perfect sign that this is going to be a short trade. So immediately what I did, I saw the signal, found the signal, and immediately got in for a short signal, and that was a perfectly fantastic trade which I took for just $130, doubled up my funds, and just felt like it was quite safe for me because my zigzag indicator sets was giving me the signal, and also the MACD indicator was showing me the strong move of the trend, guys, and that's exactly how I killed it and made the profit out from the binary options market. So that was a great close, guys. Was another trade breakdown I'm gonna give you was about Euro and Swiss franc. So it was also a sell trade because I saw the same indications from my MACD indicator and the Bollinger Band indicators and also the zigzag indicators, which was giving me a clear bearish signs and clear bearish signals, which when I opened the trade, guys, I saw that it was the perfect opportunity, that the market was moving in my direction. I felt so confident for this entry because all the MACD indicators and all my indicator sets were showing me where the market direction is right now moving, and I entered and I cleared the trade, and that was a successful trade once again. Then I took this another trend, which you can see the strong bearish trend in the Euro Australian dollars market, where I got in with $150. That we just made a great result, closed the trade with a great result, guys. That was fantastic trade. I remember here I also took another trade with a Canadian and Swiss franc. Money and enough ammo for me to fight a trade for Australian dollars with the USD dollars. So here I was very a little bit conservative, and I was getting excited and I was getting a bit confident, and that's why I put in $350, guys, $350, and I entered. I made a plan. I drew a rectangle, as you can see, a particular rectangle which I put, and I saw I was using the fractal indicators too, and in the fractal indicator the upper edge was touching the fractal indicator when I drew a rectangle or a parallel channel in the consolidation phase of the trade itself. And I saw that the lower edge was kind of hitting the support line. I decided to open an option to the upside, or an option, long option, and immediately, guys, what can I say, the support just shattered and the MACD confirmed the bullish move, and I entered the bullish move, guys, and I started to make money. I just got in, great time to get in, took all the money out, and that was like 350, double it up, 750. That was so good, guys. The feeling is phenomenal when you win. All right, next trade that I took, guys, was with dirham, the dirham and Chinese yuan, and it was the same trade, guys. I saw the similar pattern there. There was $350 that I won, and from my previous winnings, I saw the price was in the resistance and trying to break it up, and MACD was also trying to show a bullish signal. And when I saw this MACD was giving a bullish signal, I was like getting so excited, and I immediately controlled my emotions. I was expecting a bullish breakout, and sideways trade of the Bollinger Bands was also showing, and yeah, just like that, it was also a great trade, and the trade went very well. So yeah, what I want to say at the end of the reviews and everything else, like setting everything aside, once it comes down to trading, if you want to trade, if you want to make more trading sets like this one and learn strategies that will help you make more money from the market, and to know about how the markets are working, how these trade setups are happening, and how you can set up all your trade strategies, you have to subscribe to my Telegram channel, guys, because you are missing out. You are missing out from so many exciting things that can help you trade successfully. So if you want, you will find everything that you need for you to become a successful trader. And guys, what will I say, guys? This was I liked your questions, I liked everything, and I gave you a breakdown of my trading, which I did when I had a great trading session today. And I just wanted to say that, what a busy trade can turn out to be. Trades can be turned out to be very busy. And if you find all of my questions, if you found all my answers to my questions and the trades that I took to be helpful to you, and obviously if you have more questions, please message me, write them in the comments, and maybe in the next video I will try to answer your questions and explain to you much better than before. So guys, don't forget to like and subscribe my channel, and I hope you support my channel, the Guru Trading channel, the #1 trading channel for binary options and forex traders, for all my favorite, my lovable traders, new traders, independent traders, and newcomers who are now coming to the binary trading options and want to change their life. And if you want to know about new strategies, you will see in my next episode how I'm making the best trades in the financial markets and the binary trading options markets. And don't forget to subscribe to my Telegram channel, where I am adding my VIP members who are gaining all of this above every day, for every single day, every single trade, and making their win chances higher every single time. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, see you in the next episode. Ciao ciao.